guys, welcome back to Mahakali Tarot. This is Mahakali's daughter. I know it's been a minute, so I am checking in with you guys. I was actually on my way to bed and Spirit did call me to do a reading. I am picking up on a lot of very dark, negative, like evil eye energy right now. I don't know if people are doing rituals or trying to send spirits towards the collective or what have you. But we are going to get into the energy to see what your enemies are up to right now, so you can be prepared. Spirit, what does my divine collective need to know? What are the enemies of my divine collective planning right now against them? What are the enemies of my divine collective planning against them at this moment? They're trying to hold something back from you. They're also trying to keep a lot of dirt hidden. They're trying to keep some type of satanic agreement or some type of satanic contract that they made a secret. Two women could have been involved in this kind of contract here. They were trying to bind someone here to the devil. They could have tried to, or they could have actually sold someone out here, okay? A family member of yours could have worked with another family member to sell your soul out without you knowing, or to sell someone out without them knowing, something like that. Somebody here is also, like your family is a part of a cult. What else do we have here? Spirit is telling me to actually split it up a little bit right now. So we're going to get some clarifiers before we get too much into the tarot. I don't know why, I'm just going with the flow here. So let's clarify Four of Pentacles in the Devil. Let's clarify Four of Pentacles in the Devil, please. Clarify Four of Pentacles in the Devil. It's like you got a lot of people working hard to keep something secret, something like unseen from you. Yeah, now they're figuring out that that's a bad plan. Whatever these people had tried, first of all, it was dumb. Second of all, it was like a bad plan. Third off, it's like these people were like grasping for straws or some shit. Yeah, they were targeting you because like you have like really good genetics, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing like these people were trying to keep your true ethnicity hidden from you, okay? So some of you could have a royal background. This is a specific message for some of you guys. Some of you guys do not have the biological parents that you think that you have. Like actually it just came out today on X or Twitter about, well, it didn't just come out, but it came up again about Jay-Z's mistress. So honestly, comparing her picture to Blue's picture, I genuinely do feel that Beyonce did something to Jay-Z's mistress, and Blue is definitely her daughter. So I feel like this could be a situation like that for some of you guys. Like I feel like you had like a jealous older woman figure or older mother figure here that was like really, really jealous of how someone loved another person, and so they took somebody out. I don't know if this was while this other person was pregnant or after you got here, but some of you guys do not have the actual same mom that you think that you like have right now. Like you don't have that mom as your biological mom. Some of you guys need to get a DNA test with your mother. I'm also hearing that will be a relief to a lot of you guys as well. I also am hearing for those of you who this applies to, your mom put you through hell. Like she was not maternal to you. She was not kind. She was not generous. She was not sweet. She didn't put you on to game. She didn't want you to win. And it's like you always were wondering, like, you know, like, why did I have this kind of mom that would put me in these kind of situations that I'm always having to defend myself, or I'm always having to fight. Because you kind of are like a soft-hearted person. This is like a classic narcissist versus empath dynamic here. But this mother figure worked with these people to try to bind you to some kind of satanic contract here, okay? And she worked with another woman in your family, okay? So let's get some more. Let's get some more, Spirit. What else is going on here? What else is going on here? The moon card. Yeah, they're doing something under this moon right now. honestly, like right now. I don't, is this a full moon? It might be a full moon. If it's a full moon, they're definitely doing something. I did not look at the moon phase right now, but it's like not only is a full moon, but they're doing rituals on you. They're trying to keep something hidden from you, and they're trying to withhold some kind of gift that is due to you. Or I'm hearing like it's up to 2 to 3 gifts, I'm hearing. So these people have been stealing from you monetarily and spiritually for a very long time now. And you've been a very good sport about this situation. I'm hearing heaven is proud of you. I'm also hearing you are doing enough. I'm also hearing they can't stop what's coming. So they could be trying to do things right now to stop what's coming. Like they could be trying to do things right now to block their karma, to block your good dharma. They could be trying to interfere with like the universe, and it's not going to happen. God is not going to allow these people to interfere with what he has coming towards you. I feel like these people were waiting on something. It's like they were waiting on something to clear in an account, or they were waiting to get a go for something, to do a move or make a move, or possibly to move to another location or something like that. Tell me more about this moon card. And it's so funny because like when the card popped out, it popped out really fast, but it did not want to drop. These people do not want to let whatever this is go. Whatever that they have been doing, they lack integrity. They're very, very dishonest. They have been breaking several laws, and it's finally about to catch up to them. Spirit said they are not going to be able to stop this, regardless of how long they stay up, regardless of how much they watch you, regardless of who they send towards you. The more people that they try to send towards you to harm you before you get this gift is going to be the amount of people that they're going to have to round up when they're basically arresting everybody. These people also were mocking you. It's like your mom was so jealous of your gifts that she was basically going around town telling people that you didn't have any, that you were crazy, that she was just trying to help. She was trying to act like she was like some type of holy Mother Teresa, when really she was more so like a Kris Jenner. Okay, she was definitely trying to sabotage you behind the scenes. She was definitely trying to have you under surveillance, like without your permission or consent, like literally 24/7. She could also have been like calling around to different places, like if you were like looking for a job, for example, or if you were just putting into an application like into anywhere. She would use her connections with whatever this society is that she's connected to block you. And I feel like whatever route she usually takes is that route specifically is going to get her wrapped up, like dead ass. This could be a Virgo energy, a Virgo, Libra, a Taurus. This person could have all 3 of these energies in their chart. Somebody has a lot of bad luck coming towards them, bro. And they deserve that shit. They deserve all of these swords that are about to come towards them and hit them face down. It's like this person wanted so hard to look away from the fact that they were the problem. They wanted so hard for people to doubt you, for people to assume, for people to just believe their lies and their lack of logic. This person is a trafficker. They're very soulless. Like they don't feel, like the psychology of this person is very cold. They only see things as like winning or losing. There's no emotion. It's like I either won or I lose. And this person does not want to lose. Like in their head, they don't lose. So it's like you and this person were meant to come into contact with each other. You guys were meant to cross paths. So God could remind this person that there is a higher power, I'm hearing. That's how big this person's ego is. This person's ego is so big that they were basically able to manipulate everybody and everything that they came across in the world because it was so low vibrational and it was so weak and it was so shallow before you came across. And so when you were birthed into this reality, when you came into this dimension, this person had it out for you because you represented purity. You represented God's grace. You represented love. You represented that thing that people claim does not exist anymore. You are a living, breathing representation of God. You in all of your glory, all of your beauty. And as much as this person was supposed to nurture it, because this was not actually who you came from, so this was not your actual womb, they could not do so. This person had a problem with you because they never loved themselves. This person does not feel worthy in any capacity, which is why they do so much to maintain external relationships and connections. This person is like a narcissist by default. They're narcissists by default because they do not have the capacity to care about anything that they do to other people and how it affects those people. Like, they don't have that capacity within them. Like, in their planning, in their minds, in their thinking patterns, like, it does not come across to them that your pain that they inflicted upon you should equate to their day or any repercussions for them. This person feels like they should be above the law because they sold their soul, so they should be able to just run and roam the world as freely as possible. That's how they feel. And this person is about to be heartbroken because, like, what this person intended for you is like this person wanted to send in a fire sign towards you, or have a fire sign in your energy to like try to like trump you, or I don't know, like it's like this person wanted this fire sign energy to like drown you out in some way. Okay, so you could be kind of like not necessarily quiet, but like you're not very loud, you're not very boastful. Okay, and so you have another energy that's like actually aggressive, but then they also have another side to them that's like professional / passively aggressive, right? And so they put you and this person against each other, and they wanted this person to cause an ending for you, like a permanent ending. Like, they wanted this person to completely like detonate and destroy you, like annihilate you. I'm hearing this could be a Leo. Yeah, it's like this person was supposed to come into your life and fuck up your path and take what was yours, withhold what was coming from you, and prevent you from healing. That's what they wanted. That's what they sent this person into your life to do. That's what this mother figure sent this Leo or this fire sign woman into your life or into your path to do. Like, she wanted this fire sign to hold you back. Period. So why is this mother figure so obsessed with destroying this younger energy here? Like, tell me, please. Why? Like, what is it? What is it? What is the actual obsession? That was a lot. So there was a dirty offer involved. Somebody is trying to prepare for their retirement, I'm hearing. They're also trying to transmute their bad luck and their bad karma. So they have done this before. They thought that you were an easy target. Yeah, they've been working with law officials because they're all a part of the same club. Like, it's a very small club. And, like, if you're wondering about this story and how people can be connected in different aspects of your life, then you're not a part of that club. And I also am not a part of that club. So there are law officials. There are officers. There are courthouses. People in every segment here that not only condone but also get paid to essentially promote child trafficking, exploitation of human beings, and a lot of other illegal crimes that get swept under the rug by local police enforcement. How? Because everybody is connected. Everybody's a part of this club. When they pledge those oaths, when they make those vows, and when they put those badges on, everybody knows each other because of what they have to go through to maintain their livelihood. That's what connects them. Trauma. So this is a trauma bonding secret society that traffics, possibly with sex and also drugs. And they also commit a number of other crimes and offenses against civilians, innocent civilians, unsuspecting civilians, sometimes even family members of them. It's like these people don't have a limit. They don't have picks. Like, if you're not a part of the club, then you're it, basically. Like, you're free game. And they'll break laws. They'll try to disrupt your sleep. They'll try to disrupt your work. They'll try to disrupt your money. They'll steal your mail. They'll try to sabotage your living situation any way they can. They'll try to paint you out to be the villain, all while stealing your things. Yeah, this is ritualistic. Like, this cult, these cults, these groups have been thriving off of other people's energy for forever. I'm hearing literally in the United States specifically. I do not know anyone else's history. I was born and raised here. My family is from here. We made here. So I know here. And here, these cults and these societies didn't get big until they built those HBCUs. And what's crazy is the original founders of those HBCUs are not black at all, are not melanated at all, are not associated with any melanated communities whatsoever. So then you must wonder, if another culture is endorsing quote-unquote education, but they don't actually have any kind of relation to us, is it really in our best benefit to give them money to tell us about ourselves? These people are in love with you because they couldn't break you, basically. These people wanted to leave you broke. They wanted you broke, busted, and disgusted so they could have your way with you, have their way with you. Yeah, this is crazy. This is the truth. Like, literally 2 truth cards came back out back to back. Full moon. I cannot make this up. Full moon came out twice. The moon card in tarot, full moon just came out in these cards. Yeah, like, somebody here's a sweetheart. And it's like you stay in the house a lot, so these people thought that they could, like, take advantage of that or, like, abuse you in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, they wanted to use and abuse you until there was nothing left to use and abuse, basically. But you, like, it's like you started, like, loving on yourself. You started checking yourself. It's like you started disciplining yourself and locking in on your own goals, your own priorities. You said fuck what other people have to say. You said fuck their opinions. You said fuck their input. And you started focusing on the things that you want to focus on. The things that you want to contribute to your future, to your higher being, to your best self. Everybody else and their inputs and shit that didn't pay your bills, that weren't supporting you when you needed support, they were not needed, okay? And God only took you through all the things that he's taking you through to show you that you don't need a goddamn soul but the higher power. Not one. Not any of their lower level contracts. Not their gods. Not their entities. Like, you can really go straight to source. Like, I promise you, you can go straight to source. Like, when I say my faith is so heavy, because these people that call themselves my family have consistently tried to kill me, consistently questioned and challenged my mental health, consistently tried to make me look like a fool, consistently attempted to humiliate me. But in these humiliation rituals, I learned that in God's eyes only, like, I mean only, there is not one other human being that sees me, that loves me, that nurtures me, that adores me, that is patient with me, like the God that I serve, like the God that protects me, like the God that will not allow the enemies and their weapons to form against me. That same one. That's why you're incompatible with these people. Y'all don't have nothing in common at all. Their God is money, and you go to source. Big difference. And money cannot solve all of your issues. And that's what people that are not originals, that are not from this land, don't understand. A lot of shit you can't buy with money. A lot of valuable traits, characteristics, aspects, money cannot buy. Money cannot afford you. Money cannot place it in your hands. And those things that are invaluable, that cannot be bought or sold, that cannot be taken away, all of those things God has placed within you. And these people know it. They can tell the difference. They can feel it on you. And they know there's a shift. They also know that God is in control because they are no longer. Whatever they were doing, they don't have the access to do that anymore. However they were manipulating the situation, it's being exposed. When God asked you to speak, you spoke. When God asked you to be quiet, you kept your lips shut. It's like these people really had it confused, bro. Like these people thought that they could take your divinity and wear it like a coat, like a robe. So they were stealing your clothes. They were trying to do mirror magic to convince themselves that they were you. They were trying to play with your voice and rewatch your videos to make it seem like you guys were the same person. Because mind you, this person became very successful in pretending to be you. You seemed very happy. You seemed very healthy. You seemed very self-assured, being single, successful, beautiful, thriving, confident, and independent. And this person felt like, well, shit, if I messed up my opportunity in my prom, ain't nobody gonna have a prom around here. If ain't nobody love me at your age, ain't nobody gonna love nobody at their age. So I'm gonna start a riot. I'm gonna start some chaos. I'm literally hearing, she gon' wear the VVS stones, I let you go. In the Bacardi Rose, I let you go. She gon' pocket everything I own, I let you go. If I let you go, be damned if I let you go. So yeah, I'm telling you, bro, this is a Virgo, bro. This is a Virgo. I cannot emphasize it loud enough. This is a fucking Virgo, an insane, psychotic bitch. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me bring it back down. This Virgo is so manipulative. Oh my goodness. They are leading so many people to hell. I rebuke this Virgo. I rebuke their energy. I rebuke it so bad. Oh my goodness. Because, oh, it's ugly. It's like, I don't know how to describe it without being a bitch, honestly. But it's like the energy of the homecoming queen that's only the homecoming queen because the actual homecoming queen did not show up to the fucking prom. Like, that's the best way I can describe this fucking person. I don't know if this person tried to, like, I don't know, like, get married with one of your exes behind your back or get pregnant with one of them. Like, this person tried to one-up you in some way, shape, or form, and then they tried to cover it up. It's like they tried to come back and cover it up and twist the situation around and make it seem like they were the hero and you were the bad guy in some way, shape, or form. Very malicious energy. Very insecure. And this person is dangerous because they have connections. Those connections are powerful. And that's how this person messed up your life, bro. This is sad. This is really, really sad. And this person just... Honestly, this is the type of person that it's like they don't learn their lesson. They're not going to learn a lesson. There's not going to be a lesson learned from this. Even if they are sitting in jail, they're still trying to figure out how to get you back, bro. I promise. It's like this person need to get a serious exorcism. Seriously. Like, it's bad, bro. It's like this person is like the main player, but they in the back with it. It's like people don't realize, like, it's all of this chaos going on everywhere else around. It's like this person is fighting with that person. This person is out in this person. This person is exposing that person. And it's all because of this one Virgo, bro. This Virgo is trying to, like, get the negativity off of them because it's like the block is hot right now. Their money is tied into a lot of bad stuff that's about to be exposed. It's like the feds are investigating that list. Those people think that shit is sweet and is safe. And so everything is just going bonkers right now. And people are abusing the hell out of their privileges and their positions. And then it's like those same people want to be able to continue to abuse the hell out of their positions and their powers. And it's so sickening because while all of this is going on, the ancestors, the angels, the spirit guides, God, everybody is imploring mankind to get themselves right internally, get their spirits together, to repent, to be accountable, to rebuke the demonic contracts and entities that they have accepted into their vessels. And they still, it's like they're steady creating negative karma. It's like these people feel like they didn't mess up with God so bad they don't want to talk to God, bro. And it's pissing them off stalking you because they were used to low vibrational you. Because they can respond to you cussing them out. They can't respond to your Godfidence when you address them. These people have no light and no sign of the Holy Spirit anywhere around them. That's why they're all gathered around under this moon right now, trying to figure out how they can take the collective down, how they can stop the ball from rolling, how they can stop the wheel from turning, how they can stop the sun from rising. Now you tell me, with all of the fucking billions and trillions that they print out in the world, how they can stop the sun from rising. And then you tell me if the same person, the same being responsible for the sun rising in the first place, is going to actually sit and allow them to do that. Because people are really delusional, bro. For real, for real. It's like, it's so delusional to a point where it's like, they selling this rhetoric and they going around acting like prophets and prophetesses. And God is like, do not use my name in vain. Don't bring God into your bullshit, baby. What you need to do is go soak in some holy water and do some fasting and turn your phone off. You don't need to be on the internet trying to preach about God at all. People steady trying to save face and not realizing, like, you need to save your soul, B. It's that deep. It's really that deep. I'm going to tell you how I know. I got hit by a freaking truck yesterday. And I watched the lady. I watched her. Because I was on my scooter. I watched her watching me. And she did not pull out into that street until she saw me hit that specific corner. So she timed it. So the enemy is always lurking. The devil is always around. They're always waiting to form these weapons. That's why God don't get tired of being God. That's why God always comes through at the right time, at the right place. That's why I got up with all of my limbs, all of my fingers, and all of my toes. Thank you, God. Because if these people were truly God, I would not be able to talk about it right now. I would not be able to sit up here and tell you my business. I would not be able to sit up here and tell you the truth. The truth don't pay people these days, in case y'all ain't noticed. All these people with these bags and shit, they get paid to lie to you guys. They get paid to entertain you guys. And when you break down the root of entertainment, that is containing your mind. So why do you think they invest so much into distracting you and containing your mind, into controlling your psyche? Because they never want the right hand to know what the left hand is doing. It's all a part of the same team. Don't matter red or blue, left or right. It's all a part of the same damn body. And the body is sick. The body is not well. Somebody in this situation attacked you because they are sick, because they are not well, and because they got sick by trying to come for you. They were trying to come for your throat. They were trying to come for your crown, your throne, your spot. They wanted to be down so damn bad that when they got down, they had to lay down and stay down. And spirit is stepping on necks. And while all this shit been going on, these people been hoping that you look just a smidge of like what they put you through. Just a tad. If you look like 5% of what these people put you through, you wouldn't be a damn thing to look at. That's how much they put you through. Every day, all day, round the clock, baby. These people don't go to sleep. They don't. There's a tower. And it's necessary. Tell me more about this tower here. Tell me more about this tower here. Tell me more. There's somebody bigger that sees the entire board right here. It's like there's some things going on behind your back that you cannot see. Whoever this emperor is, they have a good vision of the board here. It's like they're going to bring some kind of justice, bro. They're going to bring some kind of justice. Spirit is telling me be careful with my words because people are watching me trying to plan against me at this very moment. But understand that your voice, your truth, it hasn't gone in vain. People have been watching. Everybody involved is not a bad person. And not everybody involved or knows about this situation is against you. Now, there is a King of Pentacles here trying to finesse somebody in the background to go against you that is naturally inclined to be on your side. This King of Pentacles is a fucking joke. Yeah, it's like they want to keep something hidden so bad, bro. They don't want something to get out about them. All of these cups came out in the reverse. It's like they don't want to be broke. They don't want to be exposed. They don't want to be broke. They don't want to go to jail. They don't want to fucking lose, bro. That's all this is. They don't want to lose. They want you to lose. They want you to go down for what they have done to you. And they think that they can pray to God and God is going to answer them to attack you? Are you dumb? These people are numb in their fucking mind, bro. All because you're happy. You're at peace. You're copacetic. You don't need a lot. You're not needy, so you don't need to be in people's face all the time. These people don't know how to be alone. So they're upset with you because you're not codependent. They're upset with you because you won't let them just walk all over you. There's a King of Cups here that's full of shit. There's the King of Cups that's been watching you, that's been working with these people the entire time, trying to act like that they don't know what's going on. They're not affiliated. Bullcrap. This person did so many messed up things to you. They could have had sex with this mother figure. The mother figure could have got this water sign sick. I'm hearing the Scorpio. This Virgo got this Scorpio. Ooh, wait. Because didn't I just talk about Blue Ivy at the beginning of this video? Child, this is deep. Hold up. Because I need to dial it back. I need to dial it back. I'm channeling a little hard right now. A little hard right now. Lord, protect me. Protect my children. I know I need to get these messages out. Protect us, God. Protect us, ancestors. Ashe, ashe, ashe. This is crazy, you guys. Because if the Virgo got the Scorpio sick, and I'm thinking about these celebrities that's going at it right now, and the people that they included for no reason, this is crazy to me. Like, chill, I'm gonna have to get another cup of tea after this, because this is a bit much. This is a bit much, you guys. I know Spirit told me to do a reading, but goddamn, I know they mean kick the door down, Spirit. Lord, oh my God. Oh, Chelsea, watch over me. I say. This is deep, bro. Because now I'm thinking about why so many people complain about certain people in the spotlight. Now I'm thinking about why they need these NDAs and shit. Because at first I'm thinking, like, you know, it's basically because they doing all of that pizza stuff, that pizza party shit. You know what I'm talking about. This is YouTube. I can't go too deep into it right now. But really, it's because they don't want people exposing their health status. So you got grown women coming at the jugular talking about each other and everything, but they not talking about that my chart. Ain't nobody talking about that my chart. Peak game on that. Nobody talking about that my chart. It's like these people make a living out of making other people miserable and exposed, quote unquote, and embarrassed. But everybody is sick. So your favorite idols, this is why the commandment is place no other gods before me. Because who the fuck do these people be looking up to? Professional sex workers? Pimps and hoes? Whores and tricks? Robbers and thieves? The hell? And these the same people that the politicians be calling up and shit when they want to get y'all votes. So mind you, to distract you, they need your consent. So to infect you, they need your consent. Now that takes me back to the movie Sinners. Like, ooh, like I'm on fire, chill. Oh God. It's been a while, y'all. Hold on. No, because you had to let them in. In the movie Sinners, none of the vampires could enter the door, whether it was open or not. They could not enter the door. You had to allow them in for you to be infected or affected. These people wanted to send a Trojan horse towards you so badly. They wanted so bad to say you were like them. Because then they could put you in their little system of how they want to categorize and hierarchy shit. But since you don't join them, you don't go to the parties, you don't do the things, you don't have what they have. You didn't get that party favor. Everybody took home a favor from the party that they can't get rid of. But if you don't go to the party, you don't get the favor. That's a double entendre. Because these people get favored by the law. They get favored by the system. They get favored in the financial realm. But they don't have the favor from God. You do. There is nothing that these people can do to you at all. They can manipulate the energy around you. They can talk shit about you. They can try to delay you. But they cannot stop you. They cannot block you. They cannot harm you. And they certainly cannot remove you. What God has for you is signed, sealed, delivered to you. This is not a 2-man, a 3-man, a 5-man, a 500-man. It's to you. So these people just gonna have to eat that. This older Virgo, they just gonna have to be mad, bro. They just gonna have to be mad because their skeletons are falling out of the fucking closet. So what they need to do is worry about their shit and stop worrying about little old you. Because you don't make a living off of pissing other people off or investigating other people or spying on other people, invading boundaries and things like that. You don't do those things. This person is very gifted, very talented, very beautiful, but they use that shit for bad, bro. And they want you, of all people, to look up to them. It's not enough that they have a billion fans because you're not one of them. So that makes you a problem. And it's crazy because, like, you would think people can actually have their own thoughts and opinions these days and it would all be fine because, you know, thoughts and opinions are supposed to evolve the collective because, you know, everything is different. So it provides a different insight so that way we have another way to do things. Because if the shit ain't working, why not? You know? If the shit ain't working right now and it has never worked and it's not even scheduled to work in the future, why don't we try something else at this point? Because insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, right? It's sad, bro. I do not be asking about these people's business, but since they all in my energy, everybody in their mama's business is coming out, including mine. Queen of Swords. Look at her. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Chill. This Queen of Swords mad. They are mad because their name is all over this contract here. And it's like they're bound to this contract, not you. They wanted you to feel like this. They wanted you to be trapped, bound to the devil, stuck forever. Can't get out. Can't get away. This shit came out in the reverse. You aren't trapped. You aren't stuck. And it's like whatever this person intended for you is actually going to be for them. Because this person goes out of their way to be wicked. They go out of their way to block you. They go out of their way to try to stop you. So Spirit is about to go out of their way as well. To show you that you are special, that you are smart, that you are gifted, that you are important, that you are integral. You are so necessary to creation, to the future, to evolution, to this timeline. And for this imbecile, this fucking miscreant, this impersonating perpetrator, this insecure ass Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius older woman, since she cannot leave you alone, the devil wants her ass. It's like literally like the devil's pissed because she made a contract. You were supposed to be gone by now. So the problem with the contract is you're not gone right now. So she got what she was supposed to get from that, but the devil still is looking to collect. So clearly this is a fucking genius because this genius just had everything all planned out. That's why everything is just going perfectly according to plan right now. That's why the devil is looking for this genius right here. This Queen of Swords. This Queen Madame. I'm literally hearing, you want to be on top? This person is delusional. Like mentally, they're delusional. They're not talented. They're very lazy. They don't like to put in any effort. They like to gain success off of the people around them. And they thought, that they had the spiritual authority to sell you out. That's what they thought. That's what they thought. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, when they tried to sell you to the devil looked at you and said, she cool, what you mean? She not bothering you? And this person said, I knew it. That person is the devil. Look, the devil couldn't kill her. This person does not realize that in the grand grand scheme of things, right? Everybody got a boss, right? Including them, right? So if their boss is the devil and the devil got a boss, who do you think that is? Who do you think that is? Because mind you, whether we talking about the left hand or we talking about the right hand, sick is sick. Or God is God. Or should I say good is good? Because you are good. Either way you look. Either way they want to flip you. This person, they don't pass any kind of credit check. They don't pass any kind of verification. They don't have any solid, tangible evidence proving that they are divinely authorized. Therefore, there is no ranking compared to you. I'm literally seeing this person like crying with like snot coming out of their face. And like, there's like people walking by and they don't care. And the same people that was helping this person get away with this shit is going to be the same people that treat this person how this person paid them to treat you when this shit hits the fan. Because everybody gets a turn, right? Everybody gets a turn in this world. Just be very, very, very careful, bro. Be very careful. The things you speak on people, the things you speak over people, the things you speak about people. Be very careful of the gossip. Be very careful of the lies. Be very careful of the slander. Be very careful of the manipulation. Be very careful of the blasphemy. Because it will all come back to you. Every last drop. And you're going to have to drink that. And it will be bitter. It will be so bitter. And you'll see what fruit is to be produced from that tree. Because there's a lot of people calling themselves prophets, but when you talk to them, they don't hear a motherfucking thing. All they do is spread trauma, gossip, hate, irritation, raw, war. Ain't nobody talking about God. And if they are, it's because they want to pump themselves up. They want to prop themselves up like they're God's right hand man. Ain't nobody doing a motherfucking thing out here that got some money. I'm telling you. Even when they donate and they open up these nonprofits, that is a sham business. Professional money laundering. The mega churches are doing it. The athletes are fucking doing it. The celebrities everybody's doing it. People need to wake up. Because it don't have nothing to do with an election, a year, a party. This is a battle between life and death. Flesh and soul. Light versus nothingness. And it's so crazy because people think like a hee a ha ha, like it's not that serious. You just need to get you some more money. You just need to go out, get cute. Go. Hey man, let me tell you something. If your environment gets to the point where you need to find things to attach to on the external, you need to uproot from that environment. Because specifically in America, again, I cannot speak for everywhere in the world. I have not been everywhere in the world, but specifically in America, a lot of these urban communities, a lot of these cities, a lot of these counties, a lot of our neighborhoods are specifically built and designed for the people that are a part of this system, that are a part of these clubs, that are a part of these groups. So for the outsiders, it's always going to be harder. And they tried to tell you during the civil rights, oh, it was a black and white thing. It ain't got shit to do with no black and white. These people do not care about no skin color. You don't see all these mixed babies running around. That ain't got nothing to do with a goddamn thing. It's what are you willing to do for that money? What that mouth do? What that booty do? What that slang slong do? What that coochie do? Because everything is reversed here, right? So when you see rainbows and they begin with red, that rainbow is backwards. The rainbow begins with purple. Never forget it. Purple is your crown. You start everything with your crown. Why? Because everything was a thought before it was material. Read the Bible. You don't got to read all of it, but just read some of it sometimes, you know? But I'm saying, these people really have been working together for a very long time to keep these wicked entities, businesses, clubs, and establishments up, bro. A very long time. For a very long time, they've been manipulating people, sending people to an early grave, incarcerating people. I'm hearing Obama got into office to push this agenda along, like in an accelerated speed. That's what I heard. I heard Obama got into office to prep the collective to be exploited, overworked, and trafficked in some kind of form. I'm also hearing 5G. I don't know what 5G has to do with it. I honestly haven't even updated my phone in like 2 years. But I'm just telling you guys what I'm hearing right now, okay? So take what resonates, you know. And also, if y'all know how 5G does resonate with trafficking at all, please drop that in the chat. I am kind of curious. I think I want to research that later. But I also see that somebody here says it's poor against the rich and light versus dark. Yeah, because you know why? Because in reality, this is time for our repercussions. This is our golden age. This is supposed to be our golden time period. We're supposed to be healing, dealing, reflecting on our issues, our problems, things of that nature. We're supposed to really be chilling as a people. We already been through a lot for like hella years, bro. Like a lot of invasion and cultural infiltration. Like we're really supposed to be like together right now. But that's why they sent so many attacks. That's why the CIA exists, you know? How do you think Black Wall Street came down? How do you think crack came into the community? You know? So when you think about poor versus rich, you also have to think about what that money that the rich people have is connected to. Is it connected to the sex trade? Is it connected to drugs? Is it connected to the life insurance policies? Is it connected to quote unquote stocks and bonds? Basically trafficking. Is it connected to money laundering? Because if you know, like I know, whether you get 3, 4, 5 master's degrees, that check after taxes still ain't what you want to see. So it ain't gonna be too much for you to accept cool $300, $400, $500 on the side if somebody asks you to do something a little bit compromising to your job description, especially if you think you're not going to get caught. And therein lies the corruption of our government. It's that simple all across the board. Everywhere. America has become a successful bully that lacks integrity, that lacks accountability, and that seeks and finds people to scapegoat. God is not pleased. God is not pleased. God is also not pleased with the way that America is teaching history. God is not pleased that everybody in the world knows American history besides the true Americans. The Hermit in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune upright. These people, their plan was only going to work if you stayed in hiding. If you shut up, if you were quiet, or it was either if you shut up, if you stayed in hiding, if you stayed quiet so they could lie on you, or if they could just trigger you to like do something like outrageous, like completely like out of character, so they could say, oh, she needs medication, like she needs a straitjacket or something like that. Like they wanted it to be one of those extremes, okay? But since it's not, the Wheel of Fortune is actually on your, it's in your favor right now, okay? It's like these people's main agenda was to disrupt your peace. Because if they could disrupt your peace, then they could finally get to your psyche. So they did a lot of, I'm hearing minstrel shows around you. Like you have people pretending to be your friend. You have people pretending to want to hire you. You have people pretending to want to assist you. You have people pretending to want to work with you. People pretending that they wanted to be your friend. Like, it was just a lot, bro. A lot of pretendians. A lot of actors in your energy, bro. A whole lot. A whole lot. And the crazy thing is, these people that make a living off of all of this acting and shit don't realize, like, real recognize real. You don't have to say a lot about that. You get what I'm saying? Like, when you really real, you don't have to sit and tell people how real you are and how God did. Man, when you know, like I know, talking about God is not to boost me. Talking about God is to let you know, like, bro, like, it's other options out here. It's a higher power. This is not it. This life is fleeting. And so I wish so much for people to stop living every day like on some YOLO, you only live once. That's not true. You only die once. You live every day. And people are not living up to their fullest potential. People not even living up to a peaceful potential. So by the time these people get all of this money and call themselves rich, they don't have any peace. They don't have any faith, any hope, any dreams, any imagination, any aspiration. That's why they always have to seek and find innocent people to prop up. Because they don't have that anymore. They seeing some stuff that you ain't going to see because you ain't got the money that they have. And the shit that they see, they ain't going to ever get out their head. And you looking at them, you envying them. It's creating iniquity in your heart. Because you worry about the wrong shit. Focus on what somebody else got. Because you never know what people have to go through to get what they have. You should never envy another human being. I don't care who they are. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care what status they hold. I don't care how solid they proclaim themselves to be. You should never envy another being. That is a disrespect and a discredit to your creator. You are telling God that God didn't do a good job when he made you. Therefore, you don't want you. You want to be the next person. And people don't realize, like we always talk about how God gets angry and God destroys the world and God does this. We don't talk about how, y'all don't think God be sad? Killing his babies? Selling out her kids? Mocking? Slandering? Misleading people? Stealing from people when they need you on Sundays? Any day? You don't understand that God weeps for his seeds, for her children? You don't understand that God is everything? And therefore God feels everything because God is in everything? So while you are going against God in your own body, God feels that. Because if God is within you, why are you seeking outside of you? And I'm not speaking on anybody wrestling with their own addictions or I guess, like, bad behaviors that they picked up on. I'm specifically speaking on the part where people go outside of themselves and sell themselves. They sell their soul for attention, for acceptance, for resources, for quote-unquote protection. And it's crazy because, like, when you really sit back and you think about everything that I just listed, you don't think you can't get all that shit from God? Like, you need all these people around you to accept you. You think God don't accept you the way that you are? Like, you think you need all of this money so you can attract the person that you're supposed to be with? You don't think God would have created somebody to meet you exactly where you at? You think you gotta sacrifice your flesh and blood to be visible, to be seen, to be remembered? You don't think God sees you? You don't think God knew who you were before you were formed in the womb? Or do you not remember? Because there's nothing to think about. You just fucking forgot. That's why this shit is so blasphemous, because all these people here with all of this money, all of this power, all of this pull, you coming after the little bit of golden innocence left in this world. And you do not have the authority. I rebuke you. You do not have a pass to press go. You will be stopped and you will be arrested. You will be shut up and you will be shut down. God's children will not fail. I'm here to tell you, if you accept the assignment, you are protected on it. Fuck what these satanic ass people have to say. Because while they're convincing you that you so sinful and you're so this and you're so that, the shit that they're doing behind closed doors, oh baby, they know that the best part of their life will be all of the flashes and the warm smiles when they see other people on the streets, and the handshakes behind the back. That's as good as it's going to get for them. There is no heavenly abundance. There is no divine inheritance. They will inherit the seeds that they sown. That's it. And the moment they try to uproot any of the seeds sown by God's children, I promise you they will fail and they will fall quickly. God is not to be played with. And understand that my God is never in a hurry. And he never misses count. Never. So while you making deals with the devil, I'm speaking with his supervisor. And his supervisor told me to tell you that you got us fucked up. What I said you got us fucked up. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords came out. Come on now, Holy Spirit. I can't make it up. I wouldn't want to. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. I'm 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. I'm not making it up. Spirit said, you got us messed up. I remember I saw Cardi B said only God can stop her. Do you see how she's getting dragged? Dragged. For filth. Just like everybody else she's engaging with right now. Spirit is exposing things that are hidden in plain sight to you all at this very moment. Spirit is telling you to choose your God, because you cannot serve two masters. Spirit is telling you that while you envying all of these streamers and all of these influencers and all these celebrities, they are miserable, wishing they could be you. They wish that they could come back to the other side. They wish they could be a regular bitch in Walmart again. They wish. And it's sad, bro. Because at the end of the day, people give up on themselves. That's the cause of all of this hate and all of this bitterness and shit. You ain't mad at me, you mad at you. And the only time you lose is when you give up on you. Like I said, God is never in a hurry and God never misses a step. God ain't missed a damn thing. These people thought that it was a fucking playground around this bitch. They ignored all of God's messengers, all of God's warnings, all of God's signals, back calls. When I tell you this reckoning will be the final reckoning, there will be no more can I have more time. I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't know what I was doing. No, bitch. Because you did. Remember when you was running around acting like you were the queen bee? With this fucking crown on your head? While you were fucking children? Harvesting that blood? Using it for your beauty rituals? Bragging about it in your songs? But vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. A lot of people that have been affected don't realize how royal they are because of how much trauma has been inflicted upon their bodies, because of how much trauma has been inflicted upon their daily psyche, because of how many people have come up against them that they thought loved them. And I'm here to tell you what it's called, MK Ultra. It is a government psyop. It is a funded and authorized governmental operation against the chosen beings here. Why? Because we are here to wake up the collective. So if you keep us sad, if you keep us harmed, if you keep us scared, then maybe you can keep doing shit the way that you wanted to do things. But the thing about it is, once you do all of the things that would scare us, cause us harm, or to make us feel some other way, do you not also realize that what does not break me does make me stronger? And that I am capable of doing all things through Christ which strengthens me. So even things that I don't feel like I'm capable of doing, when I go to God, I see that I can do them. And so these people, they're going to be ashamed. They are. A lot of reputations, a lot of legacies, a lot of practices here. It's sad, bro. It is. These are very talented people, very gifted, very bright. But they use their energy for the wrong thing. And God just been keeping score, bro. Seriously. And it's so crazy because you got people talking wild about God like, oh, you're brainwashed, you're mind controlled if you still think that there's a God, because like God didn't come down and do this and God didn't come down and do that. That's why I don't even argue with people no more, bro. I understand that whether you look older than me in the flesh or not, we are not the same age. We all have different souls, and our souls come from different places and they are different ages, okay? So someone in this life can be younger than you, but their soul can be older than you. So there can be some children that are wiser than adults and vice versa. You would think the adults are supposed to be the wiser. But in this inverted reality where your shadow self is exalted more than your higher self, you have a lot of unhealed adult children. You have a lot of people who do not like themselves, a lot of people who envy others, a lot of people who would take advantage of the next person if they had the opportunity to do so. Why? Because they did not gain success the proper way. Capitalism was not created for the originals, not for us Native Americans. That's not for us. And whenever we try to fit our shoes, our feet into someone else's shoes, we get bunions. That's why I don't have corns. I don't ever put my shoes in my feet in anybody else's shoes. I have no corns and I have no bunions. My feet are kind of big, but I don't have any corns and I don't have any bunions. Why? Because I don't care what the next person's shoe size is. Would never try to put the shit on. But since someone did try to put your shoe on, since someone was curious enough to know what it would be like to walk a mile in your shoes, since someone was so curious, what did curiosity do to the little kitty again? Tell me please, tell me please. What did curiosity do to the kitty again, Spirit? Oh! I love it. Judgment. I love it, I love it, I love it. Judgment followed by the Four of Pentacles. God did. God did, bro. Listen. You too much for these niggas and you three much for these hoes. Period. That's all I can say. When you chosen, you just chosen. There's nothing you can do about it. It's nothing nobody can do about it, bro. And chosen don't mean life is a walk in the park. Sometimes it means you get your ass whooped. I mean, daily. Sometimes for weeks on end. But you are protected while you getting them ass whoopings. And you took them looks like a champ. And now judgment is being called on these impersonators and these two women here that were trying to take from you. And they thought that shit was so funny. They were taking, and then they were getting together behind your back, and they were cheesing about it, and they were smiling about it over fucking wine and snacks and refreshments. Like disappointing you genuinely made these people's day. Like, they looked forward to what excited you, so then they could take that and see how they could stop it or sabotage it. That's why these people's karma is going to be so quick and it's going to be so harsh. Because you have been nothing but kind and honestly unsuspecting and innocent during this whole situation. You've been trying to be the best person that you could be. You showed up as your best self. And all these motherfuckers been doing is taking advantage. While you've been working on yourself, everybody wants to call themselves the head of this and the queen of that. Mind you, God did not give any of these people their thrones or their crowns. I'm hearing they are grown, thorned crones. Dodo birds, not crones. I'm hearing crones are all the more wiser than these people here. These people are fucking grown dodo birds. Dodo birds are extinct. So this energy here shouldn't even be here anymore. It does not belong on this timeline. All this sacrificing and this secret society bullshit, it doesn't belong here. That's why they were doing all that traveling, that time traveling and shit. They've been trying to do stuff and make it okay in the past, so that way we can approve the shit in the future. Absolutely the fuck not. I rebuke it in the past, present, and the future, bitch. Keep that devilish shit in your mind. You go to hell with that, not us. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Child. Whatever this person thought. Like I said in the beginning, that 10 of swords and that 10 of wands, they had you messed up. But they had the right one, because this is not the first time this person has tried to get over. This is not the first time this group has claimed for one person. Because these people are cowards. If you walk up to any of these people involved in these groups and these cults and in these circles and shit, and you ask them like, hey, you got a problem with me? Like, what's up? They not, shit. They're not going to tell you. They would never be honest. They're going, what? Huh? Me? What? You're crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? What? You're insane. You need a straitjacket. Motherfuckers hate accountability. You cannot have an honest conversation with dishonest people. And their only kind of person that runs any kind of like major position in this current capitalist society, they are not good people. They're not. The good people get let go. Get laid off. Sorry. So don't ever come down on yourself when you feel like you're quote unquote not winning in this world when you're a good person. Because what might look like a loss to you, what might be portrayed as a loss to you in this 3D realm, many times is a win to God. Many times while people are pointing and laughing and mocking you, God is allowing those people to witness you go through the fire before he brings you through the fire to run and tell them about it. Why? Because when you go through the fire, that is your test. When you exit the fire, that is your testimony. And the amount of witchcraft and manipulation in the media and everywhere else, it's a lot of people that have lost their souls because they never really grounded themselves in God. They never grounded themselves in source. They never grounded themselves in the higher power. So you have some people that were happy to skip to the other side and that knew God and turn from him. And then you have some people that unfortunately never knew God at all. And so they didn't know. It was more so like an unconscious consent. And then you have people that know God, love God, choose God. And those usually become targeted individuals like myself. People don't like when you put God first in real life. It sounds good when you talk about it on a picture. It sounds good in theory. But when you truly put God first, I mean before other people's opinions, I mean before the law, I mean before emotions, I mean before relationships, I mean before family, I mean before a job. When you really put God first, truly, you see how many enemies God has, bro. Because the people that come up against you, they don't be mad at you. They be mad at who you work for. They be mad at what thrives through you. They get mad at your soul. Because it still feels, it's still conscious, it's still sentient. It can still be weighed on the scale. Oh, come through, Holy Spirit. They are vaccinated. Oh, God. Oh, God. They are vaccinated lost souls, bro. They are separated from their own God consciousness. It's sad, bro. That's what the vaccinations were for, to shut down God consciousness, because they were afraid of the collective being able to get these kinds of abilities and downloads and powers all at once. So what they did was vaccinated most people, and they took account of the people that were not vaccinated, and they hired people that were vaccinated to go against those people. So the powers that be felt like, before this thing comes to a head, if we can get one side to attack the other side, maybe they'll take each other out before they put two and two together, that we orchestrated this whole thing. And that is who this Virgo is connected to. The Virgo orchestrating the situation is attached to these higher powers, the powers that be. Chill. This is a lot of information. I'm about to go to bed. Because shit's just coming out. A Gemini is significant. A Gemini is attached to this Virgo as well. Chill. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. This Virgo and this Gemini could be swingers. They could be going around infecting people. What? What? Wait a minute. Tell me more. What's this Magician 3 of Pentacles? Page of Swords. The chair. What? This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. So these people really just been, they didn't get that ass whipped at all when they were younger, and it shows. And I don't condone any kind of childhood abuse whatsoever. I don't touch my children whatsoever. I don't beat them. But some grown people, some evil grown people, they should have gotten beaten. Maybe they would have been better people. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with these people. This Gemini, it could be a Gemini woman that infected a water sign here on purpose, bro. And this Gemini could be this water sign side thing that they like keep on the low, keep out of public eye. They were working with this person to keep your money from you, and now they're mad because they're sick, and the shit is blown up in their face, and they're sick, and they're getting exposed, and they're sick, and they can't get rid of whatever this sickness is. But they were judging you, which is how they contracted it. This is a doohickey, bro. Because if this person wasn't as hateful and malicious as they actually are, they would have never had sex with this Gemini woman, and she would have never gave this person whatever this is. If this person had any kind of fucking integrity, they would be clean as a whistle right now. This Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person was stroking their ego, so they went to stroke down on this young lady or whoever this person is. And when they rose back up, they say, when you lay down with a dog, you get up with fleas. And that's exactly what happened here in this situation. Which is crazy. Which is so crazy. So, this King of Cups here, he's like, he has animosity with you because you didn't lay down and die. Like, you wouldn't just lay down and take it. Like, bitch, these people's egos here. You know why they say pride comes before the fall of man? Because in this realm, with all these men and all of these powers and positions of authority, the only thing that are actually above them in the quote-unquote court of this worldly law is their pride. So the same things, the same boundaries, the same systems that kept these people quote-unquote safe while they were attacking you are going to be the same things, systems, and practices that are now able to see this person exactly for who and what they are and what they have been doing to you behind your back. And there is nothing that this person can do about that. They didn't anticipate that. They thought they calculated all of your moves. They thought they knew every single thing that they needed to know about you so they could stop and block you at every turn. They even had something planned out when it came down to a car situation here. They were trying to set you up with a car situation as well that you didn't have anything to do with. They put your name on a car. This Gemini that got this person sick could have got a car in this person's name. And they are out here running around town with this car shell, and they are dragging, like... Oh, Lord. This one is out here. I'm sorry. That's a Cancer or it's a Scorpio. They get done so dirty by a woman. Whoever this woman is, they don't like you. The woman don't like you. She came towards this man to make you jealous. She done swindled the fuck out of this man. And now the man got a nerve to be mad at God and you. Woo! When I say the mental illness is deep, it's honestly only deep because it's demonic. Because these people are delusional. Like, this is beyond me, bro. The degree of ego here and all of these people attacking you is just... The only reason why some of you are still alive to tell your story is because God kept you. Like, I'm literally here. Jesus kept... No, Jesus did it. Oh, yes, he did it. He did it. Suddenly, my God changed me. I'm not the same, and he did it. Suddenly. So something's going to happen suddenly. God's going to move in a major way. It's like whenever these people get finished doing what they doing under this moon is when God's going to do his big one. Because God's going to let them finish, honey. Because that's what these people didn't understand. They thought that because God was quiet while they were talking shit, that means that God did not have any response. God just wanted to know how big and bad you was really going to get before he really showed you who was fucking left out on bad and bougie, bitch. That's why. God said, I'm going to show you your enemies before I make them your footstool and clock that tea, sis. Spirit got jokes. Oh, I'm so glad that I did this reading. Y'all don't understand. Like, these past 2 days I've been quiet, but people been trying me, and they've been trying me, and they've been trying me, and I've been such a good sport about this shit. And doing this reading, it just is like, wow. I mean, shit, if I was you, I would be mad too. You did all of this planning, all of that thinking, all of that scheming, all of that coordinating just to get nothing. The devil don't play fair now, do he? That's why I don't go over there and fuck with him. Oh. I'm literally hearing, you are the weakest link. Somebody is about to get Spartan out their fucking position. And it's not going to be my divine collective. Let me make that very fucking clear. It's going to be these imbeciles and these flying monkeys and these raggedy people that call themselves your ops. It's going to be all of them. And it's going to be quick. And it's going to happen in a way where, like, nobody's going to be able to change any fucking thing. So, like, when that hammer comes down, it's a coming. It's coming. It's going to be a ring, ring, ring. My ancestors got so many jokes right now. Like, I need them to chill out so I can get this message out. But understand that you are very, very, very protected. You're also very loved by the divine at this time, collective, okay? If anybody is coming towards you with any kind of bullcrap, just literally ignore, and go about your day. Why? Because people are miserable. And misery loves company. Peace doesn't. I'm going to tell you that. Misery loves company. Peace don't need you. Peace don't need you nowhere around. Peace telling you to stay right where you are, and I'll contact you in 3 to 5 business days. That's if you feel like responding. Why? Because I am peace. Like, that's it, and that's all. Like, it's very simple. Understand that, like, when God ordains you, when God blesses you, when God chooses you, whom God bless, no man can curse. I'm literally hearing, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. These people could have tried the same move in like 3 to 4 different locations, bro. I don't know where. I know you weren't in any of these locations. These people been trying to use your fucking name and your signature and your social. And baby, the receipts are coming out. They're coming out. They are coming out, hun. They are coming out, hun. And motherfuckers just been lying and denying and lying and denying and ooh. All because they were competing with you in a connection that you don't even deal. Like, you don't even deal with this person no more. You got women coming up to you and putting themselves in competition with you when you're in your own lane. And these people honestly feel like they deserve to avoid judgments. You have lost your fucking marbles. Actually, I'm going to pull some cards to see what the judgment is going to be, because these people always trying to figure out how to get out of some shit that they absolutely deserve to be in, because they absolutely wanted you to be in that shit. So they're absolutely going to have to eat that. Like, period. You got all these people out here wanting to embarrass you and humble you, thinking they can't get humble. Yeah, all right, bitch, we gonna see. They think, oh, when you work for God, you supposed to talk like this. You supposed to act like that. Bitch, you can't tell me how to act. Because when we talking about what the fuck you should be doing, how you should be acting, I know you shouldn't be doing the shit that you're doing. And I know I damn sure ain't doing that shit. People be so focused on looks, they don't give a damn about character no more. And that's the problem. Fuck a look. Fuck a like, fuck a look, fuck an acceptance letter. I don't give a damn. What is your heart like? What is your mind like? How do you love? How do you care? How do you protect people? How do you stand up for yourself? How do you stand up for the truth? How do you stand up for God in rooms where God has not been spoken of? Where God's energy has not been presented? How are you going to do your big one when you're being attacked in front of the entire fucking world? Huh? Because trying to start a war and place yourself as a fucking captain is not the answer. Presidents. All these fucking people wanting to rule everything, and all the fuck they know how to do is press a red button. You don't know how to rule any fucking thing. You barely know how to use a ruler. Motherfuckers take good commands. That's why I don't allow anybody to make me feel lesser than any fucking thing. Because, bitch, you got a boss. I do not. My only boss, I promise, is not in this physical flesh. So I don't give a damn. We don't have to go band for band. Because we can go piece for piece. And I bet you ain't got one to put with my 5 at all. So let's just shut it up. Because we can print money. Money doesn't exist. I can type some numbers in the computer right now and boom, I'm fucking rich. Are you a bonehead or not, though? Money or no money. Are you a bonehead or not? Fuck. Anyway, Chad, what is the judgment for these crazy, delusional individual spirits? What? What did I say? I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Someone will be exposed soon. Like a thief in the night. Chill. Something's going to happen overnight. I promise you. Something's going to change by the time the sun comes up. Things are changing. Claim it. Ashe. Yes, because you are an honest man or you are an honest woman, and it's time for you to reap what you have sown. It's also time for your fucking perpetrators and impersonators to also reap what the fuck they have sown. Because they was living like shit was rhetorical. They was living like karma was a fucking question. Fuck. You can't cheat life, bitch. And I'm sorry I'm getting so aggressive, you guys, but like this energy, like y'all don't understand. It's like an aggressive pit bull, like, no, you're not gonna do this. You are not gonna get past me. You are not gonna get yours. You are not chosen. Like, it's just, you gonna have to stand down. Cause in my presence, I promise you ain't as real as me. So really, it's nothing you can do. You can talk shit all you want. Paste me as many group messages as you need to, sweethearts. Shit, include me. I might respond if I feel like it. But other than that, that's about it. Ain't no changing my destiny. You're not throwing me off my path. Your path is a piece of shit. And you know it. That's why you so worried about mine. If that fame and fortune shit was all y'all claim and crack it up to be, these celebrities would not be fucking miserable on social media right now. Sex addictions are a factor. What did I say? The whole fucking country is being ran by pimps and sex kittens and beta kittens by the fucking MK Ultra program. People think that shit is normal, that we just got all these hypersexual images. Hypersexualizing every fucking thing. Just perverting every damn thing. Nudity is no longer art. It's OnlyFans. Like, what the hell, bro? Like, these people are trying to blaspheme all that is sacred. And then call themselves sacred. And don't tell me that's not what they're trying to do. Because what the fuck is an Ashkenazi Jew? You are a Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus. And I'm not being funny. But what the hell is an Ashkenazi Jew? And why the fuck do you guys like tunnels so much? And why do you need black men to carry out your evil doings? And that's why I met with black men as well. I feel like when black women sell their souls, they know exactly what the hell they're doing. I don't have nothing to say in that regard. But I have seen more than a few men unknowingly shift gears and kind of sell themselves out over time. Because they were so worried about what the world had to say about them and how the world perceived them. I know as a woman, when you make the decision to walk in your faith, you don't give a damn how people see you. If people see you, you just don't care about those kind of things. It's a little bit harder out here for men, I feel. And the easiest way for a man that does not put God first in his life to be manipulated is through his genitals. You want to manipulate a man? Make him come. You want a man to do what you want to do? Want him to do? Make him hard. Are either of those directions godly advice? Absolutely not. That's why you have so many men that are battling themselves. Not only did they not take the time to know themselves before they did have that first nut, but when they had that first nut, a lot of them have not yet admitted that they were taken advantage of. And that's why they have hidden animosity towards other women. See, when you skip healing and you skip the part where you're supposed to speak up about how you got hurt, you don't realize how later on down the line that could affect someone else being hurt. Just like you might not even realize how when you do your part and you do take the time to heal, you never know when speaking up at the right time could save multiple people. God said 99.5 souls won't do. I need 100. So while you sitting worried and trying to figure out why you go through what you go through, understand it's not for no reason, and you are not forsaken. Sometimes God needs you to be in darkness so you can be a beacon of light to those who have been in the dark for so long. A mentor or a caretaker is involved in trying to set you up here. There could be an African man, an African woman, or both of these people here. You need to move on from these people. They're not going to try to stop taking your life. They're not going to try to stop setting you up. They're not going to try to stop harnessing your energy. These are literally strangers to you. You do not know these people. You have no relation to these people. And someone that you do know, or that you might have some kind of previous relationship with in your family, does know these people. And they set you up to be taken advantage of and to essentially be enslaved by these people. And this is a tale as old as time. People ask how so many slaves came from Africa to America on those ships. In fact, that's not what happened. We were already here. And the same thing that goes on today has gone on since the beginning of recorded slavery. That's why Kanye says slavery is a choice. It is. Because when an outsider comes to your home and gives you an incentive to hurt, to harm, or to manipulate somebody within your home, specifically and only for your sole purpose and your gain and your benefits, understand you are being used by the enemy. Understand you are being used by the adversary. Understand you are creating your own demon by being sellable, by being marketable, by having a price tag. You are so sovereign that regardless of how long ago a contract was signed, how long ago a deal was made, or how long ago a hand was shaken, that shit is invalid when it comes to you. You have complete and total authority and autonomy over your own soul, your own future, and your own destiny. There is no man, no woman, no society, and no group that can dictate that but you and your actions while you still have breath in your lungs. That's what they don't want you to know. It's all a mind thing. As soon as they get you to consciously sign your name on that paper, they can also get you to consciously do things that they tell you to do. And the more that you agree, the more that you consent, the more they have access. But when you do not agree, when you do not consent, just like sinners, they cannot get in. They don't want you to know how to protect yourself. They don't want you to know that you're in spiritual warfare. They don't want you to know this is a battle between your flesh and blood. They don't want you to know that this is literally life or death. They want everybody in delusional circus land with the freaks. So that way everybody can fall down when they do. There are certain beings that walk like us and that talk like us, that are not like us and that are not from us. And they cannot leave this realm. And they keep building all these fucking rocket ships, all these starships, all these UFOs, trying to emulate what our souls can naturally do. Why? Because we have been ordained to do that by the divine. It's in our genetic coding that they've been trying to purposely sabotage. So if y'all can't look at Elon and figure out that no amount of money in the world is going to give you the title of the supreme creator, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Understanding my journey is understanding those who came before me, is understanding who we ultimately originally came from. So there's no misunderstanding in my spiritual faith or my practicing. What I don't understand is how thousands and thousands and thousands of quote-unquote successful men deem themselves as deserving to master and rule over this world, this earth, without protecting a soul, without providing a thing. Instead, they're snatching souls and they're poisoning everything. And then they're convincing people in these group chats and these WhatsApps and these telegrams that God's children are the problem, while they are creating the actual problems in this world. I just need people to think a little bit harder. I need your cognitive skills to go a little bit deeper. I need you to learn how to think a solid thought for yourself, outside of the programming, outside of the suggestions, outside of what your boss thinks, outside of what your mom might think. Fuck that. Can't nobody save you but you. Period. And don't blame God for any of this shit. At one point in time, those who were created to rule did rule. And we allowed ourselves and our communities to become infiltrated. We got comfortable. We got snooty. We started looking down. Not that we didn't have the right, but we did not understand that there were other people that did not naturally have it. And those people began to feel insecure in the presence of it. And those same people who were insecure in the presence of the natural it were also those same people who had no problem selling out our ancestors, our land, our businesses to the highest bidder. There is nothing new under the sun, including a fucking pyramid scheme, hun. Because these people are trying so hard to keep you in the same spot, I highly recommend you look for a new one, like tomorrow, like as soon as possible, regardless. The further away, the better. If you can't get as far as you want, get as far as you can. These people don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve your presence. They don't deserve your grace. They don't deserve your knowledge. They don't deserve you. These people deserve to know what life is like when you remove yourself, since you are the problem in theirs, as they claim. Seriously. And they think that lying and withholding information is going to allow them to continue to manipulate you, not knowing that you saw and God warned you before they even tried their next move. These motherfuckers were playing chess. I mean, they were playing checkers and you were playing chess the entire time. Matter of fact, you don't even play. You just stay in your place on the board. Hello? You don't fucking play games with these people. Every time you move, they want to move. Every time you jump, they want to jump. Every time you leave, they want to leave. Meanwhile, all you do is stay in your position. That's it. That's why your chakras is balanced. That's why these people cannot pin anything on you that does not belong to you. Neither can they take anything off of you that don't belong to them. The hell? Chill. People come over to America and literally they live their best life on our land, on our money, on our taxes, on our dime, on our time. Bring their whole fucking family across this damn water to turn around and try to mock us and try to sell us the fuck out. With our own people though. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. That's what these fucking groups never did understand, bro. They believe in manipulating people and creating hostile environments. They believe in creating situations where you don't have a way out, so you have to be with them. You have to join them. You have to work for them. They believe in playing God in people's lives. But it doesn't matter what they believe. Because I know what I know. Somebody here could be experiencing some kind of like dangerous weather or something, trying to be spiteful towards you. Like maybe someone took a trip and like they're experiencing like really inclement weather. Okay, God is also telling you to choose love because you have a clean bill of health right now and you and your children are safe. So these people are having a secret meeting about you because they're planning to like offset you or like to disrupt you or throw you off balance. That did not work. So now they're trying to see how else they can try to like catch you up. But God is telling you that as long as you choose love and as long as you continue to put God first in all of your actions and intentions and daily actions and intentions, that you are free of whatever is coming towards these people. And you also have a clean bill of health. I also am hearing so strongly, you also have a clean generational like beginning. Like you have like a new beginning. Like you've earned a new cycle in your bloodline. I'm literally hearing that. So God is about to like start or birth something new for you or bring something. Like it's about to be cool. I don't know how, because you know God just be doing what God does, you know, and all of the miracles and shit. And I just be sitting back like, wow, that was really cool. But God is about to do the God thing and about to do a thing, okay? And those that came up against you, those that tried to sell you out, those that lied, everybody's going to be exposed. Everybody's going to be found out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's like whatever they meeting about, you got to let demons do what they do. They got to collaborate. They got to instigate. They got to cooperate. They got to do all those things. You ain't got to do none of that. Because you deal with the head honcho. You go to the boss. I go to the rock. Okay? Understand that. You can't send me no handlers, hun. They can't handle that. They can't. You got people that's coming towards me and they answering to a human being. That's why you can't manipulate me. That's why. A human gets to dictate how you live your day, how you do what you do during your day. And you gotta say yes sir, no sir, or yes ma'am, no ma'am. I don't do that. I wake up and I talk to God. And I allow God to order my steps. And somehow, by the end of every day, it works out. Just like that. And it's very peaceful. It's not stressful. And there is no gossip at all. It's like, actually like, legit. Like, I guess like a pretty peaceful life. You know, like, I can't make it up. And it's so crazy because a lot of people think that accumulating money is also going to naturally bring them peace. That's not what money does. Money will make things easier for you to cope with, but money won't allow you to sleep at night when you're doing evil things and they're causing nightmares, because what are you going to do when your eyes close? Like, regardless of the amount of money, if you're wicked and your psyche's messed up because you were doing wicked stuff, all it's going to do is replay. I don't mind spending days in my head because it's a lot of like fun, colorful stuff in here. Because I have an imagination. But that's also because I don't do fuck shit to people. So I don't got to worry about a whole bunch of stuff. Now, for those of the people who have been tired of me for the past few years, I can't say it's the same for them. I can't. Because I don't know what you have to deal with after you do what you do to me. Because I can't account for how God protects me. I can't. I can only tell you what I know, which is that he does. And that I am protected. But I can't tell you what's going to happen or how bad you going to get that ass waxed when you step across this line. Because I ain't bothering you. And I damn sure ain't kicking no dirt across there on your side of the lawn. But once you come over here, all of them questions and shit that you had while you was over there, that shit is irrelevant over here. This is a new reality. Crossing another dimension, okay? And understand that on my side, it's always a wild ride because it's God's side, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there, you can't predict God. You can't plan God. God is chaos and creation. Like, hello? Imagine trying to predict the rate of a fucking flower growing. Imagine trying to predict how many raindrops are going to fall from the sky. Imagine trying to predict how many trees are due to grow in one area. Like, you're dumb. You're so egotistical that you are fucking slow. Like, you're not even a cognitive match. You... Do you wonder why God don't take the time to come down and spank that ass immediately? Like, people just don't understand, like, you are a drop in the ocean, whether you're evil or not. But understand that when you are a good person, when you are a good drop, that one good drop is more potent than a whole lot of them fuck ass bad drops. You know why? Do you want to know why? Because throughout life, you'll notice and you'll observe that many times it only takes one good experience to shift your entire perspective of one frame, one mindset, one logic. It only takes one good time, right? Now, with that in mind, imagine taking that for granted and believing that because it only takes one good time to shift the mindset, that one good time simply does not exist because you haven't done it. People get upset with other people for the shit that they don't believe in. Like, people get upset with me a lot because I know that there's a lot of things I'm not capable of doing, but at the same time, there's nothing I'm not capable of doing with God, right? People get so pissed off. Oh, you fucking delusional. What are you talking about? Oh, you're believing in fucking Sky Daddy and things that you can't see. Mind you, the same person talking shit don't know how to fuck his heart, his lungs, his spleen, his kidneys. Everybody talking shit don't even know how the basic, simple mathematics of the human body works, right? But you're questioning that there's a bigger force at play here. I think that's ridiculous. But you know, that's the way that science works in this world. All I know though is that for God's chosen ones, we are about to experience a period of God did. And it's going to be God did and only God did, because the evidence of the attacks and the defamation and the sabotage and the targeting is going to be so evident. It's going to be so loud. It's going to be so profusive. You aren't going to be able to skip over this shit, man. It's going to be without a shadow of a doubt. There's going to be no questions. There's going to be no confusion. That your story, your situation, your outcome was a miracle. It would have never happened without God. And like I said, God will only put you through a test to see you through that test, so you can transmute it into a testimony and tell your brother, tell your sister, or tell your friend about it after it's all over. Because God's ultimate intention is not to harm, is not to hurt, is not to kill. It's to lead his children back to him. Even the ones, even the knuckleheads, even the boneheads, even the blasphemers. God wants everybody to come back. Everybody. God weeps every time somebody disowns him. God weeps every time somebody feels that they are not good enough in their own skin, that they have to resort to what man has for them and turns away from what God has in store from them. Every time. And every time that a human being remembers their soul purpose, their mission, their agreement to come back into this life, into this world, into this timeline right now, God smiles on the inside. People who do not understand God do not understand emotion. God is sentient, ever-present, and Catholic, not in a religious sense, in an ever-present sense. So yes, God feels everything. Yes, God sees everything. Yes, God knows everything. Because God was there. So while these people are doing what they're doing under this full moon ritual on October the 3rd, 2025, you are being tested. And by October 5th, 2025, your test will be a testimony. Ashe. I hope this message resonates for you guys. I hope it blesses who it needs to resonate with. If it does resonate, smash that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're new here and you would like to join my tribe, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. I love you guys. It is 4:07 where I'm at, so I'm about to call it a night. But I'll see you.